Alright, welcome back, boys and girls. Red Mist in the house once again. And as you all must know by now, the PCC is here. And it is Kevin Owens. Boo! Against Sami Zayn. Now, to be honest, I don't really care who wins. I'm pretty sure Sami Zayn is going to win. As you can see, Sami Zayn is like near enough 300,000 ahead. Normally, whoever's in the lead at this stage of the game is normally the winner. I'm not really too bothered who wins it. So, yeah. If Kevin Owens happens to come back and win it, then I'm happy to get Kevin Owens, because he is a down arrow, guys, and he will tag with Andre the Giant. Now, I absolutely love the PCC WrestleMania cards. The way that the name like flashes and stuff, I think that is amazing. The fire around the outside, I just think it is a really good looking card. So yeah, whoever wins that, as you can see as well, if you actually look at the overall stats, they are exactly the same. Okay, so as you can see, Sami Zayn's lowest stat is 1313. The same with Kevin Owens. His charisma is the same as Sami Zayn's toughness. The next stat, say power, which is 1293 for Sami, is Kevin Owens' speed. Sami Zayn's speed, which is obviously Kevin Owens' power, and then Kevin Owens' toughness and Sami Zayn's charisma. So they are both exactly the same in stats, so it really doesn't matter who wins because, well, as I say, they're both exactly the same setup. As you can see down the bottom there, we have Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. Yeah, The Miz just sucks. And the power-up is the trash can and the pump it up. So, obviously, pump it up 170 to both charisma and speed. And then the trash can is 170 to power and toughness. Or minus to the opponents, I should say. So, very good. And then all of this here, so, yeah. And then, obviously, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose for the Survivor rewards. If you are going for Legends, then you have Cena and Sheamus. Now, I like this, guys. The fact that PCC is here again, I'm not a big fan of PCC. As you can see, we're at the very moment we are ranked 1,900 and we have 485 points. Yeah, it's not great because obviously unless you play all the time, you're not going to get anything good. So, as I always do, I'm activate the titles and use titles until I get to a point that I like, and then once I'm there, I basically maintain that area, and if I start to lose too much, then I might activate some title matches. The reason why I do this, guys, is because if I use loads and loads of title matches at the very beginning and something happens and I can't play, I won't feel too disheartened that I've just gone and spent tons of money trying to get this card on, like, say, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm not able to play Sunday, for example, and I get knocked out of the card bracket. Or even if you turn around and say that today I go and spend loads of money getting tons of title matches, grinding loads and loads and loads, and then tomorrow I can't play. And then on Saturday, Sunday, I'm not able to get back up into that top zone. To me, buying the first lot of titles, I normally only go and buy 75, but I was going to try to push in this event, so I did go and buy the big packet. the 156, because I did want to get at least a WrestleMania card. Unfortunately, I didn't check that before I started, so we did hit the card limit. But we're just going to go ahead and quickly train away just a couple of cards so we can get back into a match. So, as I say, I don't want to go spending too much money, because if I don't get time to play or something happens and you can't play, you're not going to feel upset that you've just gone and bought, say, 20, 30, 40 pounds worth of credits, used them all, and then you've not got the card you wanted. There's a few people that I know in the previous events, not mentioning names and stuff, but I know people that have spent sort of 2,000, 3,000 credits on playing PCC and stuff, and then they still didn't get the event card, just because they didn't play enough, or everyone else around them was pushing even harder than they were. I don't know. I'm normally quite, I want to say, not so much sneaky, but I kind of sum up the PCC beforehand, like such as with Chris Jericho. Unfortunately, this is why I play the way I do now, because with Chris Jericho, when he was the PCC event, I finished 120 ranks, which was only 190 points away from getting Chris Jericho when I finished it. I finished at something like 2,200, and I think it was like 70 or something. So I didn't finish far out of the zone. I was only like 100, 150 out, and it was because I couldn't play. The reason why I couldn't play is because when I was at work, or should I say while I was at work, one of the other chefs rang in sick and I had to stay late. And that meant that I had to stay an extra 4 hours late at work. By staying that extra 4 hours late at work meant that I just didn't have time to grind back up into the appropriate position, and I ended up getting 100 and odd points below. Now for that PCC, because I was working so much, I had actually gone and spent £20 on credits, but I had bought 2 lots. I'd ended up buying like 300 odd title matches, and obviously all the free title matches, but because I just couldn't play, and because at that particular time work was really busy, I was just so drained out, and I just couldn't play enough to get that card back. And then with obviously that 4 hours extra at work, I just couldn't do it. So I started doing this system of I would buy title matches at the beginning, and then I would maintain my position. By maintaining the position like I do, I can then find out whether or not I'm going to have time to push when I'm not at work and stuff. So, with doing that, I ended up getting the, wrong card. Well, he procced anyway, so it don't matter. Obviously, with doing that, I was able to buy the title matches, play a few games, played the games and whatever, and then at the very end, I still had title matches left, so I activated the title matches and I pushed like crazy, and I ended up getting Ric Flair. Same principle with Brie Bella. As you guys know, when you saw the videos, I maintained the position that I needed to be able to get the card. I wasn't pushing all out like crazy, because the thing is, the way that I look at it is, unlike the old PCCs, you don't need to be at the top to be able to get that card. You know, it's not like the old PCCs where you have to be like the top 200 to be able to get a pro of the card. No. Now, obviously, you only have to finish in... Oh, this is trouble. Yeah, I've lost that, guys. Oh, this is going to be another loss, isn't it? Come on, come on. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's definitely a loss. Damn it. Never mind. Now you only have to sort of finish at 2,150. Oh, excuse me. So, by doing that, it's nowhere near as bad. So, the way that I look at it is if I can play and I can maintain that position, then we're doing great. If I really have to, then I might activate some title matches and whatever, because in this it's not a team event at all, guys. In this PCC, I am targeting a WrestleMania card. If I can get the event card, I will be really happy. We're gonna win that one. Nice. If I can get the event card, I'm gonna be extremely happy. Like, that's just gonna be amazeballs if I can get the event card. Because having that pro Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens, whoever it will really help in the King of the Rings. Because of the fact of I've only got one WrestleMania Pro, most people in the King of the Rings have like 3 or 4. But if I can get that card, it will be so helpful. If not, then so be it. But the target is at least a WrestleMania card, because Survivors, they serve no purpose to me unless it's a diva. If it's not a diva, then Survivors are no good to me. And then even then, I only need to pro 2 more divas, and then divas will be no good to me. So I need to really start bringing in those WrestleMania cards and hopefully start getting some pros. So if I can actually get the WrestleMania card in this event, that would really help me, because of the basis of it's another WrestleMania base. So when I do eventually start winning those King of the Rings, or even just happen to get lucky and get ball pools and stuff like that, we're going to be having a good time. Because the more we've got, the more likelihood we're going to get a pro, obviously. So, yeah. That's why I'm aiming for at least, is it 3,500 now? I think it is. I think it's 3,500 for a WrestleMania card. So I'm aiming to be in that zone. As you can see, we're only, 4 or 5 hours into the event, and I'm sort of up there at the moment. So we still have a very long way to go. Lots could happen. I really don't know what could happen. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play on Sunday or not, because I might be travelling. I'm going to have a look and find out what the deal is, because I'm actually going to be going to WWE when they come to London. So I may need to travel down to stay at my sister's on Sunday. So, because obviously she lives a lot closer than I do, so it's a lot easier to get there from her house than it is than my house. Oh man, we've lost that because she's procced, hasn't she? Oh man, that sucks. Well, at least we beat the Andre the Giant, and we'll win that one as well. Fantastic. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to be going there on both days, the Raw and the SmackDown. So hopefully you'll see me on TV. Maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on the Monday or not. I'm going to have to sort of see about times and stuff. If I can do it Monday, then great. If not, then yeah. But as soon as we've hit the card limit again, guys, we're going to call it there, because I've kind of babbled on quite a lot in this video, and I really hope that you didn't get bored. If you did make it to the end, then put hashtag monkey in the comments, and I know that you watched the whole thing. So please go ham on the like, subscribe and share button for me, and I really appreciate it if you've already hit that subscribe button. And thank you very much, guys. I shall see you in the next video. So peace on the streets.